greatest goal of all hygienists is to bring peace and love and contentment to the world, to reduce suffering, to preserve our beautiful planet, and to live in harmony with all other beings, both of a flora and fauna description, as well as other humans, in the most intelligent possible way. So if you like, natural hygiene is a philosophy of the future, somewhere we're trying to get to that we may not be there right now. But please don't ever think of natural hygiene as a diet. It is not a diet. Yes, natural hygiene very much leads you towards, and in fact, how can I say, almost comforts you as you go through your challenges to reach that point of being a raw vegan. But it is not all about diet. There's a lot of other things, including how you take care of yourself on different levels. So what is there to look after ourselves apart from diet? Well, the list is endless. For example, sunlight. Sunshine has got really bad press lately. You know, you step out into the sun and bing, you've got sun cancer. And it's a problem. But having said that, there is absolute reason to be concerned of the sun these days, and it's nothing to do with nature. Because we as humans have polluted the atmosphere so severely. There's so many poisons floating around that the rays of the sun have to pass through before they hit our skin. And that is the problem. It's the combination of the sun and the pollution. The sun itself is either going to tan you or burn you. But it's when the sun meets poisons, it affects our skin. So let's go blaming the original creator. Let's go blaming nature. We have only ourselves to blame for these problems that we're having in that regard. Insufficient sun is going to affect your mental outlook, your health generally in your system, to do with vitamin D and calcium. It's also going to affect your mood and the functioning of your endocrine system. We need appropriate sun exposure. We need to be drinking fresh, pure water. They did some tests on inner London water about 20 years ago now, come to think of it. But nevertheless, they did these tests, and the tests showed there was radioactive waste and paint stripper in the tap water. People are drinking this. I mean, can you imagine? And they're told it's safe to drink. We need pure water. Pure water doesn't have other things floating around in it. It is pure. We need physical movement. We're back to the use it or lose it little quote. Yeah? Our body is designed to move, and it stays healthy with movement. If we become immobile for any reason, we start to incur problems, which hopefully can usually be overcome as we regain our mobility. But the body deteriorates with the lack of movement on many levels. If you think of your lymphatic system is a system that cleans you out. It's a bit like having your own garbage collectors whizzing around in little trucks in your lymphatic system. It doesn't have a heart to pump it round. It relies on physical movement to get that lymphatic system flowing. And if you don't move, your lymphatic system isn't functioning properly, and so it's more than just getting stiff joints. You literally start to get poisoned through lack of movement. Then we have to look at sleep. How many people do you know stimulate themselves to stay awake when they're supposed to be asleep, and then wake themselves up with an alarm clock to wake them up the next morning because they're supposed to be awake? Doesn't that strike you as a little strange? But maybe not. Maybe that's the danger. The danger is people don't think it's strange. Your body sleeps for a reason. To recharge its nervous system. That's its primary job. Apart from rebalancing and healing, the primary thing is to charge up its nervous system. If you're underslept, your body cannot function at optimal efficiency. When we feel ourselves going, that is not signs of a caffeine deficiency. That is a sign that we need to lie down, put our head on the pillow, pull up our little comforter and get our teddy bear and go to sleep. If you are waking yourself up prematurely with some sort of electric rooster in the morning, you are underslept. Your body hasn't finished recharging itself and healing and repair and rebalancing. You're not going to thrive. So sunshine, movement, pure water. There's actually a list of about 36 different basic requirements of your body. We need touch, which these days, so sadly, has become so perverted. And now, of course, we have, to save us all, like the knight in shining armour, health and safety. You know, the health and safety thing is now getting to the point where we're almost now not to touch each other because we might hurt each other. I went to a children's camp not that long ago. Health and safety gone mad. You have to have a whole police check done on you and every other darn thing to simply pick up a child when they've fallen over on the ground. So we are suffering from excess. What are we suffering from excess of? We're suffering from an excess of mistrust. Mistrust in each other, mistrust in the natural world, mistrust of our body's abilities to heal and repair themselves. We're running around like a crazy bunch of insane chickens trying to grasp on and peck at anything we can to rebalance the whole mess we're making at things. What we need to do is we need to sit in nature. We need to connect with our hearts. We need to feel nature around us. We need to find a way to become part of that dance instead of being a fugitive from that. We also need to relate to each other in a positive way.